D-Unit run things. Whole league noting. 3 big sides in his hand. Whole crowd sing his name. Madison Park, crowd so loud. Dolleton jump, Breedle proud. One man chill on the touchline still. 3 teams move, how he will beat Rahi quick. Beat Morant clean. Look, Avi, how feel the heat. Every ground, same story again. Scoreboard light up his name. D-Unit, D-Unit. Greatest of all time. Running 3 clubs on the same headline. From South Park Road to Breedle Sky. Gallaton dance with a rivals cry. D-Unit, D-Unit. Banner in the stand. Boss of the league with a master plan. Raise your hands high when the teams walk through. Everything win when he points at you. Everything win when he points at you. One out front, ice cold calm, 1/2 chance, hit like a storm, net shake mad, crowd jump fence, hold back line, lose their sense, roll take a ball when the South Park sun, last home game but the work all done, legend walk slow, tears in his eye, D-Unit, clap with a fist up high, D-Unit, D-Unit, greatest of all time, running 3 clubs on the same headline, from South Park Road to Breedle Sky, Gallaton dance with the rivals cry, D-Unit, D-Unit, banner in the stand, boss of the league with the master plan. Raise your hands high when the teams walk through. Everything win when he points at you. Everything win when he points at you. Who beat Rahi? D-Unit. Who beat Murad? D-Unit. Luca Navi? D-Unit. Ox the league? Who run it? 3 big badges, 1 big brain, 3 home crowd scream his name from first kickoff to the last full time. He rewrite the history line. D-Unit, D-Unit, greatest of all time. Running 3 clubs on the same headline, from South Park Road to Breedle Sky. Gallaton dance when the rivals cry. D-Unit, D-Unit, banner in the stand. Boss of the league with the master plan. 1 score, 1 wave, goodbye fight 2. Whole world know that he built this crew. Everything win when he points at you. Everything win when he points at you.
All right, I think I've actually got it up and running. I think I've actually, that looks right. Yes, I've done it pretty well here. Hopefully with a little bit of luck, we are good to go. Yeah, here we go. I just restarted. I'm not sure what's going on here. By the way, my stream is literally, I don't know what's going on there. We've lost the stream. Arsenal versus Fulham has just disappeared on me. It's having an issue. Stan's having an issue. I know what the problem is. I fixed it. I was like, I know what's going on here. It's weird. They don't continue it on. It like literally ends the stream and then forces you to go into a different one. But yes, we are very close to starting. Let's find out whether the Gabriel captaincy will come in. If it's like the bench booster's gone, we're going to be cooking some more points here with a little bit of luck. Sorry, I'm just going to quickly share this because obviously I was just pretending to do the one originally. Bench boost success. Locked now to hopefully get some captaincy luck. Let's go. Come on, Gabriel. By the way, I'm not a superstitious. I'm a superstitious person. The last time Fulham played Arsenal, Gabriel got an assist and a 12-pointer. And like, look, if he can repeat that kind of a dose, I will take it all day long. I mean, Mukiele did it. And is Mukiele the better defender? I'm not sure, but we are about to get underway. Fulham are literally about to kick us off, so I'm going to get the timer up and running when we're doing. Then I'll go through the lineups just after that. Arsenal have made 6 changes tonight for what it's worth. I don't know if that's going to help them, hinder them, but I suppose we'll find out. I mean, Fulham haven't been in the best of form of late. The first half's officially underway. You can see the lineups on screen there. We've got Raya in goal for Arsenal. It's Gabriel, Calafiori, Saliba and Ben White in the back 4. Lewis Skelly, the surprise selection here, replacing Zubimendi in midfield with Declan Rice. Eze in the 10, Trossard off the left, Saka off the right. So my 1 week punt for Saka looks like it's off to a good start there because he's actually starting. And then Gyökeres, the fraud, is leading the line. In terms of Fulham, it's Leno in goal. Robinson replaces old mate at the back. Sessignon obviously got injured last week. Bassi and Binderson, sorry. I should correct that. Come on, D-Unit. And Castagna in the back four. Lukic and Reed in the midfield two. Then it's Chuck Wesi off the left. Smith Rowe on the 10. Wilson off the right. And Raul Jimenez leads the line. In terms of the bench, which I'd kind of forgotten about, that there was a bench in this game, because I didn't bother to cover who was on the bench. It is Kepa, Mosquera, Hincapi, Gabriel Jesus, Martinelli, Norgard, Madwakey, Zubamendi, and Dowman. And for Fulham, it's Leconte, Tete, Muniz, Kearney, Bob, Kawenka, Kusu, Asare, King, and Dupe. Now, for what it's worth, I feel like I put a pretty good bet on here. Arsenal to win and to win to nil, not the actual score, but to win to nil. So if Fulham score, this bet's completely cooked. Gabriel to get a goal or an assist, and the Fulham goalkeeper to make at least 2 saves and over 8.5 quarters. So I reckon there's a good chance of that coming in. The hard part is obviously Gabriel getting something, but Trossard pushing early doors here and forcing nothing because he's hit it too wide of the fast stick, going out harmlessly there for a goal kick. Good evening, Jojo. How are you, buddy? Ezeo Yokeres to Hall for those who went different. I love it. I hope it comes. I'm always someone. I'm very unlike a lot of other content creators. I hope people just get what they need, provided it means my players are going to score as well. So if you had Wolves players, not happy about that, but generally speaking, I'm like, I hope if you've got players outside of a certain couple of teams, like Spurs, if you've got Spurs players, I hope they blank because they're crap. But outside of that, I'm all for everyone just getting whatever they need. Points galore. That's what we love to see. Hopefully it's going to be the case today that you will get points in this game as well. Saka, loose touch there, giving the ball away. Arsenal looking like they're trying to get on the front foot, but it's hard to tell what... I mean, this could be... I mean, we've just had 2 hours of fantastic football to watch. This couldn't be the next 2 hours of the complete opposite. So I'm prepared for that. I'm prepared for that. I don't know if it will turn out that way, but I'm definitely prepared for it. All right, Fulham, ball into the box. Hacked away there by Declan Rice. That's a nice little clearance there. That will count as 1 DC for the Rice owners out there, you would think. Keller's a win on my bench boost, though just guarded about Hincapi, but I'm cursed when it comes. Mate, I know, you got Calafiori the last time. I remember this. You went for Calafiori. You've been so unlucky. Like, you've literally gone for like you've been absolutely just, Arsenal fullbacks are just a no-go. Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I weighed up bringing in Hincapi last week, but I was just not convinced he was going to start all the games. And now I'm glad that I didn't, because that would have been a disaster. Curse when it comes to the Calafiori and Curry. Oh, mate, I know. I remember when you brought him in and he just didn't play. He didn't even play, did he? Calafiori didn't even show up in game week 24. Did he show up for a 1-pointer? I can't remember. Oh, no. Sometimes you just got to sit there and throw your hands up and go, it ain't. It's just that, yeah. It's rough. I feel like some of the picks I've done this year as well, just the 50-50s, I've been right about one of the two players. Unfortunately, what feels like most of the time I've ended up with the one that I shouldn't have picked and I should have gone with the other one. It's been one of those seasons where, like, last year I was nailing the 50-50 calls. This year I've been pretty bad at them. Like, that's the best way to describe it, pretty bad at them. Saka. I mean, the weird thing is, Saka used to get me excited watching football. Like, playing for Arsenal, I always thought he was a really good player that I quite liked. By the way, I'm going to put a poll in and see what people reckon the score's going to be. Let's have a look. Please smash a like. What will result be? All right, Arsenal win. Draw. Fulham win. All right, get your votes in. Make sure you smash a like on the stream as well, please. Thank you very much. We've got D-Unit praying on a Gabriel Mega Hall on the one hand, and on the other hand is Ryan that is doing a crazy hate watch on Gabriel. Yeah, it's bizarre. That's bizarre. I mean, I never hate watch. For what it's worth, unless it's Spurs, I don't hate watch. I enjoyed watching. Well, I didn't enjoy because I never enjoyed people getting injured, but it was pretty funny when I basically went on a limb and said Solanke will be crap, Xavi will be crap, and they were both crap. I know Pedro Porro returned, so I got 2 of the 3 correct on the traps, but yeah, I mean, for me, Spurs are like that team. They beat us in the Europa League final last year, and I haven't forgotten. D-Unit is not forgotten. That was one of the most painful nights of last year, this year for me. No, hold on, it was last year. What am I on about? Here we go. Oh, I don't know what was wrong with that, but apparently there was some issue there. The referee's taken, maybe it was an offside. I'm not sure. It was an offside. There we go. It was an offside. Lahu, he got a grand total of 2 points across the double. I know, man. So this is what I'm talking about. Like, double game weeks can be absolutely fraudulent. Like, you sit there and you go, all right. So it's like people thinking about bringing in double Palace or triple Palace this week. Why? I mean, I feel like Calafury, like double game week 26, is the classic example of what will happen with Palace assets this week. They'll get rotated. They'll come off the bench. They'll get 1 point. Who wants to buy them for 1 point? I'd rather just play a single game week player. Man City, obviously, completely different. I feel like Pep this season, especially in the second half of the year, he's literally just playing a settled lineup. So you can be pretty confident that your players are going to show up in both games. I'd be very confident that they're going to show up. I struggle to see a world where they don't, to be honest. Declan Rice getting involved in the DC early here, getting a challenge in there, winning the ball, playing it to Gyökeres. Trossard's now picked it up on the left-hand side, plays it back to Lewis Skelly. It's weird seeing Lewis Skelly in midfield, but hey, if it works, it works. If they keep a clean sheet, I'm not going to complain. If they don't, I'm going to complain. And then he's won a foul. Well, that's the aim of the game, right? Win a foul. Gabriel's starting to walk forward. This is what we're talking about. He's just telling Declan Rice where he wants it. I like this. It's about time. He's due an attacking return, Gabriel. Is this the game week that he can get one for the D-Unit? That would be very nice. Let's be fair. Nearly got an own goal in the Wolves game as well. I know. It's mad. Exactly. Hey, chat. Hello, Jabu. How are you, buddy? One thing to now, when there is not going to be too many tight turnovers for Arsenal, and Cappy will start the rest of the Prem games. Yeah, exactly. I think after the Champions League this week, I think Arsenal will have a settled team, because if they make the final, they make the final. The final's after the Premier League season's finished, and they've literally just got to focus on the league. So I feel like after this weekend, they are going to play the same 11 for the last whatever weeks. Saka rinsing his opponent round the outside. It's a goal. Saka's put on a stick as Gyökeres has scored. He's tapped it in. Andrew Barnano has got Gyökeres and he's scored, and Saka has laid it on a plate, and the D-Unit 1 week punts are all banging tonight. Osula with the goal in the Newcastle game, and Saka's already returned here in the first 9 minutes with a very nice assist there, and maybe I should have bought Saka in instead of Casemiro, because at the moment Saka's banging. But you never know, Casemiro might bang tomorrow. But Saka has given the lead here. Well, it's not Saka. Gyökeres has given the lead here to Arsenal. 1-0. Saka, a very nice assist, it has to be said. Put it on a platter. It was impossible for Gyökeres to miss that. A bit like DCL Unit's chance last night. When it's that close, you just can't miss. And he couldn't miss. Vamos! He's onside, definitely onside. It was a great ball from Saka. Saka with some fantastic move there. I mean, he literally left old mate Robinson or whatever it was on his ass. Literally left him on his ass. Oh, that's exactly what Arsenal want. They love a 1-0. They love a 1-0. Arteta's celebrating. He knows, 6 points clear. Come on. Oh, okay, fair. Yep. 20 goals for Gyökeres for the season now. I suppose he hasn't been a complete flop when you consider that. But, I don't know. Still don't know if he's... Yeah, I feel like a lot of his goals have come from the penalty spot and also in the Champions League. I feel like that's his 11th or 12th... No, that's his 13th goal of the Premier League season. So he's scored 13 goals in... What's this? Game week 35. So 13 goals in 35 games. He hasn't started all 35, obviously, but... That's about 1 every 3 games. It's not bad. Let's be fair. It's not bad. It's actually not that bad. Starboy's back. He is. I had Pedro, DCL, Unit, and Thiago this week, so I was never going to get Yokos in this week. Now, yeah, I know. I was like, for me, I'm like going. Next week, I was just going to bench Bowen and Thiago. That was my original plan, and Dango, and play a back five. The plan was to just move the Sunderland defence out, or obviously play Man United. I think Man United will wipe the floor of Sunderland next week for what it's worth. But to do that, obviously, I need to take a hit. So maybe I will play one of them. I'm just not sure which one I'm going to play. I've actually, to be honest with you, based on what I saw from West Ham today, I don't think they're scoring against Arsenal next week. I thought West Ham were unlucky today. And sometimes, that's the story and that's the way it goes. But West Ham are going to have to heavily rely on getting results against Newcastle away and Leeds at home because I don't think they're getting anything next week. So essentially, they've got 6 points to play for, which it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very tight. If Spurs can get anything tomorrow, it'll be huge for them in terms of survival. But I struggle to see it myself. I think Aston Villa definitely will bounce back tomorrow. But Aston Villa need to find some form because they've been pretty bad the last couple of games in the Europa League and in the Premier League, and they need to get back to some wins, really. Oh, exactly. I don't know, Gabriel. I've no idea why it's been so hard for him to score that. It's like the most... I mean, I feel like that's what Arsenal used to be so good at, and then this season they've just sucked at doing it. But, I mean, it was impossible to miss. Like, that's where you want your players to be delivering the ball. I always say to my forwards, I was like, that's where you run. You run there and you hope that your wide players can just put it on that spot and you can tap it in. It's impossible to miss unless you're DCL Unit. He does try pretty hard to miss from there. That sound you're hearing is the cartel frantically making sucker thumbnails. You better believe it, Mark. Just need a City crumble on Monday now. I'm deluded and City are going to thrash Everton 4-0. Cocker's goal. You're O'Reilly, triple captain next week. We'll cook next week, though. I'm going to have him as well. Yeah, for me, I'm like going, I am massively chasing. I'm just trying to see as high as I can get. And I know what the crowd are doing. Like anyone that's got triple captain left, they'll all be captaining Haaland because, that's what the sheep do. And I feel like it's a chance to take him on. Like on the deadline stream yesterday, we looked at the points and half of my team has scored more points than Haaland in the last 10 game weeks. So, like, why not back him in to do the same? I mean, both O'Reilly smashed Haaland out the water by like 20-odd points the last 10 weeks. So, it's not actually a stupid bet. Gabriel's obviously smashed him as well. Bruno Fernandes is absolutely stomped him as well. For what it's worth, I felt like Bruno Fernandes as a captain against Liverpool was way better than Haaland against Everton. Like, if this was Haaland at the beginning of the season, 100%. Trossard trying his luck from deep, no good. I mean, Arsenal look like they could be on for a few goals in this game. They're actually looking significantly better than what they normally look like. Fulham are looking like I thought they've looked for a little while, not very good, which is why I was shocked last week. Saka does make a big difference, I agree. Taking out Palmer for him looking good. I know, I was like, I'm surprised. I was like, in my head, if I'd been on the wildcard 32 strategy where I was bench boosting 33, I 100% would have sold Palmer for Saka this week. Like, because if you bought Palmer in, it was more of like, you're hoping for something, if that makes sense. And I feel like Saka's actually got more chance of doing something. He's already done something. I mean, Cole Palmer could score a penalty on, when do they play tomorrow? Monday night? I think there's more chance of Nottingham Forest knocking Chelsea over than Chelsea getting a result there, though, to be fair. For what it's worth. I mean, it's going to be interesting because Leeds go to Spurs and West Ham. So Leeds go to Spurs next week. And provided Spurs don't win tomorrow or they lose tomorrow, Leeds are pretty much safe. Like, what kind of performance are they going to put in? It's going to be really fascinating to watch what happens the last, 3 weeks in terms of relegation. I feel like that is the most fascinating part of the Premier League this season because, there's just some teams down there that are big teams. Like, Spurs going down, that would be just a huge story. Oh, nice ball there from Gabriel over the top, trying to find Calafiori, who can't get under control. It's gone out for a goal kick. I have Rogers captain, so yeah, I really think Spurs will get smacked. Saka does, yep. I will never forgive myself for picking Palmer for that double. I even commented on one of my vids. You know what the funny thing was? Is like when I was picking that draft, that free hit draft on that deadline stream, I was like, I have a feeling Chelsea don't score a goal. But like, I don't know why I was scared about them scoring a goal. Because I shouldn't have been scared because my rank was, it's nothing to be scared about. I'm just here to try and have some fun and make as many points up as possible between now and the end of the season. So yeah, it's one of them weird ones where I'm like, I should have just done what I thought I was going to and just binned them off. If I binned them off and bought in like Nottingham Forest, like Morgan Gibbs-White was definitely on the radar if I hadn't gone for Chelsea, Palmer and Pedro on that. I could have been on for just a huge score on that free hit chip. And it would have been with like single game week players as well. Rodgers captain, for what it's worth, I actually think it's a pretty good shout. Like, it's Spurs, man. Spurs have been crap all season. I actually don't mind it. I've had Rodgers or Watkins against Burnley in game week 36. I mean, that's why I brought Rodgers in. Play him on the bench boost this week. He's obviously starting on the field, but he could be really good come the end of the season. Like, he's got that Burnley fixture. I mean, we've seen Burnley, they just ship goals. I mean, they conceded 3 to bloody Leeds, and Leeds aren't exactly a free-flowing attacking team. I Captain Okafor, nice. United didn't have any of their usual centre-backs available. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I think when you're at our ranks, you just have some fun towards the end of the season. I mean, last year I threw out a couple of Hail Mary captains as well, but just for fun, and I finished top 5K. You don't win. I look back at Henry's team, and Henry was cooking different captains literally every week the first 15 weeks of the season. He was punting on blokes that no one would have captained, and they were all beating Haaland. It was hilarious. I've never seen anything like it. So, like, you can definitely do it. You just got to have a little bit of luck. Got to have a little bit of luck. That's all it comes down to at the end of the day. Chelsea were bad, but you couldn't predict JP. Yeah, exactly. Well, once I saw that João Pedro was out against that Man United game, I was like, they're not scoring. Like, they needed João Pedro to score. Like, Liam Delap's crap. I'm so glad Man United didn't buy him. Imagine if Man United had bought him. We would have traded Højlund, who's bad, for someone that's even worse. I don't know who was. I think it was Wilcox that was keen on him as well. Thank the Lord Delap said, no, I'm going to Chelsea, baby. Going to play triple captain next week, but I want to take on Haaland. I have a plan. I'm triple captaining O'Reilly next week. I've already locked it in. I think I've already done it on my team. When the game reopens, I've got triple captain on O'Reilly. It's going to stay on O'Reilly. Unless O'Reilly gets injured, then it'll be moving. But if O'Reilly does not get injured, 100% it will be Nico O'Reilly as captain and triple captain next week. They lost against Forest. Rodgers never does anything. Yeah, but he does. When you least expect it, Pokey, that's when Rodgers gets a 15-pointer, baby. Like, he's got that in his locker. And I think that's the reason why Rodgers can be a frustrating owner, is because it's hard to predict the points. Because sometimes the big hauls come against teams that you wouldn't expect, and then the blanks come against teams you wouldn't expect either. Didn't Gary captain Gyökeres? No, Gary doesn't own Gyökeres. Come on, football and stuff. As if Gary would ever own Gyökeres. Had Rodgers in my team most of the season. He's crap and Trig. Nah, they captained Haaland probably. Yeah, exactly, Jack. Captain Gabriel needed to go against the crowd. Yep, so did I. Dark. So let's hope it bangs. Binderson has been pinged here for a foul. He's getting a little bit irate with the referee. He needs to calm down. He doesn't want to miss out on Binderson 3-pointer. Love scoring against Spurs as well. Remember captaining in Game Week 3 and he outscored Haaland? Exactly. Lol Delap is better than Rodgers. Fulham away, just do nothing. Someone is trauma for Rodgers, I reckon. Rodgers is good for England. Fair, Pokey. Rodgers too focused on Forest after that nutmeg. Go to grab a beer and chill on Rodgers. That's fair. I'll join you. All right, a Declan Rice free kick here. Who can he find? Can he find Gabriel? Oh, he almost finds Saliba. Eze, edge of the box. Blocked. The charge is on. Reyes come to collect. Oh, my God. Reyes comes so far up the pitch. Far out. Reyes came into the opposition half to win the ball. I got a bit scared there. I was like, oh, no, what's he doing, the idiot? Thankfully, it doesn't cost us anything yet. Oh, that would have been scenes. Imagine that. David Raya coming into the opposition half, losing the ball and then just conceding a stupid goal. That is how the clean sheet gets wiped, with David Raya doing something stupid like that. Let's be fair here. I mean, we haven't seen too much of Fulham from an attacking sense so far. I mean, that's going to be the kiss of death. They're now going to sit there and bombard Arsenal, let's be fair. Ah, Bassey. No good, mate. No good. Oh, wow. Declan Rice, for what it's worth, I wish Man United had bought him. That was the year. That was the summer where we bought Mason Mount, Rasmus Højlund. Who was the other one we bought that summer? I can't remember who else we bought that summer. Who else did we buy? Gabriel, nice little work there. He just bodied Raul Jimenez and sent him flying. Oh, and then Eze's been absolutely hacked down. That's got to be a yellow card. It is going to be a yellow card there. Yellow card for Lukic there of Fulham. Sack Arteta. Arteta, I like it. I like it. Good old Victor. Actually, I need to get something open here. Hold on, where are we at? There we go. Move that. Actually, I need to move this 1 second. There we go. That makes a bit more sense. That looks much better. Now I can actually see what's going on here. Was it a Nana? No, I don't think it was. I don't think that was the season of a Nana. Nana came... No, it was. Was it? Hold on. It was. Eric Ten Hag came in. It was De Gea's last season. That was the summer where, yeah, we bought Andre Onana, Rasmus Højlund. Oh, what a horrible summer of business. And Mason Mount. God, that was such a bad summer. Like, how bad of a summer can you have? Fulham are giving away a lot of fouls here on the Arsenal defenders early doors. I'm doing Senesi, Stroke, Palmer, Eze, Lacroix, Gabriel. Nice. I'm still not sold about the Palace. Gyökeres into the box again. Finds White. Finds Gyökeres. Declan Rice again. Over to Lewis Skelly. So weird seeing Lewis Skelly in midfield. I'm like, I mean, it's working at the moment, let's be fair. I mean, Fulham have not had much of a chance in this game. Saka's now picked it up on the outside. Plays it back to Rice. Arsenal getting their controlled possession going on here. Saka, Rice. Saka. Inside of Lewis Skelly, looking for something, nothing doing. Saliba picks it up. Declan Rice outside of the box has won a corner. Every time I get excited, there's a corner. I'm like, this is the moment. This is the moment where Gabriel goes up and scores the 15-pointer. Oh no, it was that Malacia. No, that was the summer before. When you look at those two summers under Eric Ten Hag and the players we bought, it is criminal how much damage he did to Man United as the manager. He identified crap players from a crap league. Sorry, anyone that's Dutch. What can I say? I've got nothing positive to say about Ten Hag. So many Man United fans go, oh, he won 2 trophies. I was like, I couldn't give 2 craps. He was horrendous. That was some of the worst football I've ever seen at Man United under him. A chasm in midfield. We had no midfield. That's what the problem was. All right, Saka with the delivery. Can he find Gabriel's head since he's back in the team? Ball in. It's bouncing around. Saliba. Oh, it's not Gabriel. I'll go be excited there for a second. Oh, Gabriel got a bit excited. I thought it was going to fall to Gabriel in the box. It didn't quite fall there. It fell in his vicinity, got up. It landed on his chest. He realized it was there. He then kicked it. It was blocked. It couldn't. It just couldn't get past the wall of Fulham bodies. That could have been it. That could have really been it. Who even scouted Town Harker? It was what was his name? Murtag did that, I believe. Here we go. Gabriel stayed forward. Can they find the ball in? They can find the ball in. Gabriel's gone up. He's got up. Oh, it should have been 2-0 to Arsenal. Oh, Saka on the rebound. Oh, I can't believe it's not 2-0. The goalkeeper's complaining. He reckons he was fouled. I don't think you were fouled at all. Oh, he's had some chances here early doors to get that attacking return I've been dreaming of. Oh, he got pushed by the Fulham defender. It was never a foul. And I thought it was going to fall to Gabriel. He was going to turn and swivel and shoot him, but no. Morgan Rogers scouted him. Yeah, Gabriel's my captain for what it's worth. So yeah, I'm riding the Gabriel bandwagon today. It's the 5th time I've captained Gabriel this season. We've had 3 successes and 1 blank out of him. So hopefully the luck continues. Arteta can't believe it. We won the set piece. We got Gabriel onto the end of it. How did it not go into the back of the net? That's exactly what he's saying pretty much right now. Arteta's doing a lot of pointing around. And Arsenal are playing pretty well here, I have to say. Eze now on the burst. Eze to Gyökeres. Oh, horrendous touch from Gyökeres. He has somehow managed to win a corner, though, so well done. Gabriel's going to come forward yet again. I'm excited. Now we've got Saka and Rice on the corners. I feel like Gabriel's half a chance of getting a summon on the end of one of these. Come on, Saka. Find Gabriel's head. Where's the magnet? Gabriel needs to activate the magnet. The magnet onto Gabriel's head. All right, Saka with what feels like the 10th bloody corner of the game already, but I feel like there's been a few for Arsenal already here. Where's Gabriel? Being marked by Lukic. Gabriel. Oh, it's well cleared away by Fulham that time. Declan Rice gets his head to it. Saka gets his ball to it again. Can they find the second delivery in? Declan Rice finds Saka. Saka, can he get the cross in? He can. It's cut back to Eze. Oh, it's not 2-0. I don't know how it's not, but it's not. Ball in from Ben White. Trossard looking. Can he find Gabriel? Gyökeres. He scored again. No, it's Calafiori. Calafiori scored with a header. Sorry, folks. Calafiori has scored with a header. Why can't it have been Gabriel? But Calafiori, I mean, this is like the ultimate insult to poor Jack, I have to say. That is just unlucky. The bloke that replaces Nkapi in the team, he hasn't scored a goal since game week 1 or 2 or whatever it was. And Gabriel has delivered, sorry, not Gabriel, Calafiori has delivered a second goal here for Arsenal. They've been unplayable. Fulham can't live with them. Who got the assist for that in the end? Oh, he's offside. He's offside. That's going to be ruled out. Sorry, I'm going to have to redo that. It's not 2-0. It's 100%. That's going to be ruled out for offside. Sorry, taking the goal back. Sorry, folks. VAR is going to take that goal off. It's 100% offside. That is 100% offside. It's off. Well, that looked well off to me. I don't think it's that close. Why couldn't Arsenal have full in the car? No, Colm. It's been a rotten day, hasn't it? Yeah, I think Calafiori is going to have his goal ruled out. Sorry, folks. Jack can live and breathe a little bit easier. I don't know why they're taking so long. It was very obvious from the replay he's offside, so I don't know why this is taking so long. And yet finally VAR have come through and said, yeah, it is offside. D-Unit was correct. It was so annoying. Gabriel had so much, what's the word I'm looking for? He had so much time and space in the box. I was like, they just needed to dink the ball a little bit further. It would have been Gabriel's head, but yeah, no good. Arsenal have looked good today. For what it's worth, they look like they've shown up to play football today. Yes, they've been heavily reliant on Gabriel, weird defensive clearance there. I don't even know if that counts as a DC anymore. I really don't know. That's what he did last week. It didn't count this week. Will it count? Bloody, who knows? Ring up Mark Suffers and see if he can give you an answer. Yes, a little bit of a helper at least. Bassy doing some surging. I think that's the right term I'm looking for. All right, South Park are officially getting their game underway. Hopefully get some goals in there. Playing a 3-4-3 attacking lineup there. See if we can get a few goals. No goals yet. Jack's happier, exactly. I know Awaby and Berger midfield. Yeah, I know. They just look. Fulham just look a bit meh. But then, I don't know. I feel like since the international break, they obviously went to Liverpool. Well, I watched that Liverpool game. I was like, that was just a crap game. Like, they were so bad in that game. But then they were all right last weekend at home. So, like, it's one of them weird ones where I'm like, they beat Villa, what was it, 1-0? I think it was 1-0, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, that was a good tackle there from Lewis Skelly. Just came in and won it. Love it. Wilson picking up the ball in a dangerous area. Saka comes back. It's blocked there by Ben White, who just puts his hands behind his back and says, "There's no way you're getting a penalty or a free kick out of me." And then they've won the goal kick. Arsenal live to fight another day. Fulham are meh. Every little thing counts, doesn't exactly, Jack. That's right. Because we've got Kieran McKenna, he knows exactly what we need. Tractors at the back, tractors in attack. We're going up the Premier League. Yes, they are, baby. They are. Smith's just given South Park the lead in our game that's going on at the moment as well. So the boys are getting on. Well, I've got the away shirt on, as you can see. The FPL D-Unit South Park away kit is officially on, and the away kit is doing the business. Smith getting his first goal. I mean, he hasn't started for a while. He's been in training, but he's looking pretty good here. Eze's clearly been fouled there. How's that not a foul? I don't know. But it's not. Fulham retain the ball, play it back to Leno, and away we go again. Burgers are full, and I'm sure a few playing might as well. You could be right, Colm. Because like I said, they just look miles off the pace today. Like in general, they've just not. I feel like Arsenal don't normally look this good. Maybe that's what it is. And maybe it's because of the fact that half your team's got flu or something. I'm not sure. All right, here we go. Declan Rice down the right-hand side now. Plays it to Ben White. Back to Saka. Declan Rice. Plays Guerra in. Guerra's just scored for South Park. 2-0 up already in that game, so the boys are off to a hot start. Pretty happy about that. Just got that on in the background on the left-hand side. I feel like Fulham have had a block shot, but outside that, I mean, the possession in the last 5 minutes, for what it's worth, Fulham have had 77% possession in the last 5 minutes. Gabriel just bulldozes Raul Jimenez over again and wins the ball. I don't even know if that counts as a DC, to be honest. I don't know if that counts. I don't think that counts. That's just I don't know what that is. That's just, for me, that's an interception, but it's probably not. It's probably close to a foul, to be fair. I mean, the game has settled into an Arsenal-style play. A lot of passing around in the back the last couple of minutes. Saliba with a horrendous pass out. I don't know where he was going with that one. That was a poor pass. Declan Rice has been walked past. Chukwueze now runs at Saliba. Looks at Saliba and figures, I'm probably not going to get the ball past him, so plays it backwards. Trossard, nice little interception. Calafiori. Gabriel just hacks away the ball. I don't know if that counts as a pass or a clearance, but either way, I feel like that was a foul on Gyökeres, but apparently not. Play on. Let's just say Arsenal playing decent football finally. Yeah. Fulham are composed entirely of Matt, don't get relegated, sit mid-table, don't win anything, mate. Purgatory looked interesting. All right, here we go. Calafiori. Oh, that was a bit risky. Playing it back to Ray, who plays it straight into Gabriel, and it's gone out for a Fulham corner. All I'm seeing is people saying, I want to be timed out. Just bashing all the Fulham players. Oh, I love it. All right, Fulham corner. Harry Bloody Wilson with the corner. Ironically, there's only been 3 corners. I thought there'd been way more corners in this game, but apparently there hasn't been. I just feel like Arsenal's defenders have been sitting forward a lot this game. Maybe it's been a lot of free kicks instead. All right, Arsenal away here. That's got to be a foul on Saliba, surely. Apparently not. Still play on, but they've still got the ball. Ben White is running into... Oh, what's Ben White doing? Far out. I mean, I don't know what he was doing there, but that was pretty sloppy. That was sloppy from Ben White. He's got away with one there. Right, Fulham with the throw-in. Into Chukwueze. I feel like Declan Rice is on for a lot of DC in this game because I feel like he's had so many of them already. Like, I'd be shocked if he's not on like 7 or 8 already. Robinson meanders forward and then just literally plays it to Declan Rice and then fouls Declan Rice. I mean, what is Robinson doing there? This dude was so good last year and he's been horrendous this season. Like, he's had the biggest drop. I know he's been injured a lot for the season. Maybe he just hasn't been able to get physically fit enough or whatever it is to get back to the level of last year. But he's been but compared to how good he was last year, he's been horrendous this year. Sub or 5, please. He's so knackered. It's a halftime sub I've ever seen one. Murphy beat Biggins 17-15. What? Wow. Okay. Interesting. I think that's in the snooker, I believe. I'm assuming that's the snooker. All right, punt forward here from Arsenal. Declan Rice takes over. Plays it to Calafiori, back to Gabriel. Gabriel moves out to the left. Gets it back. Nice little pass that's there for Gabriel towards the bonus points later in the game. Oh, it's so bad how they keep getting it. It's because of the fact they play so many just 10-meter passes sideways and backwards. It's just, it's really bizarre how they get away with that. I don't know how that's not a foul, but Trossard's walked forward. He should have kept walking. He's still walking. He goes for goal. Alas, the shot didn't really have any venom in it. Leno gets down quite comfortably to take care of that one. White doesn't make the World Cup squad. I mean, he plays it right back. Who is England's right back? I mean, are they going to take Trent? Trent can't defend. He can attack, but he can't defend. He's a bit of a liability at right back. Who else have we got? Trying to think about who else is. I'm missing someone. There's an obvious answer to this, and I can't think of it. Reece James, if he was ever fit, would be a walk-up right back. Oh, that's a nice ball from Eze in behind as Gyökeres runs onto it. What can he do with it? Plays it inside of Saka. Saka into the box. Saka goal! I should have brought in Saka. He's got a goal and an assist. That is definitely 2-0. Gyökeres goal and assist. Saka goal and assist. And that probably means that Gabriel, unless he gets an attacking return, has got no chance of bonus. Saka, huge points all here. I should have brought him in. I was risking it. Should have done it. Didn't. Now I've got Casemiro instead. 8 DC for Rice. I said he was on for a few there. Yeah, Saka has doubled Arsenal's lead here. I mean, it's been coming. Fulham have looked pretty much all over the place this game. And Arsenal, on track for a good win. Saka with a goal and assist. Gyökeres with a goal and an assist. Both of them having a very good game so far. Yeah, incoming 1 week, Saka propaganda by everyone. Yeah, I agree with that 100%. I feel like it just depends on how many minutes he gets, to be fair. Like, I've got 4 million in the bank. South Park have just conceded a goal to a zombie team as well. Unbelievable. It's a good goal there by Saka. I mean, Leno's positioning isn't overly fabulous there, let's be fair. That's ridiculous. 12 shots to 3 and I've conceded. Useless. He's looked good though today, Saka. I'm not going to lie. He's looked good. Ristic got the biscuits. Yes, the Mezik. Love it to see it. Massive troll. Ifs and buts. Always ifs and buts. The whole game is ifs and buts. Every week I'm like, it's weird because like obviously I make the videos and I don't like, I spend about maybe weekdays I spend about 30 minutes for most videos. During mid-season, like when I have to update the fixture difficulty rating every week, that normally is the long thing. But because of the fact it's been, there's no more weeks to update it for, it's actually been super quick for me to do the last few weeks. So it's only taken me about 5 minutes. So the differentials video definitely takes me the longest to do, along with the late mail. Outside of those two, the rest are not too bad. Gabriel definitely got fouled there, and he did. Raul Jimenez is complaining, but you fouled him, mate, so get over it. Saka is like Rogers. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. So at the moment, Arsenal are going 6 points clear, and they've got +3 on the goal difference chart over Man City. So at the moment, this result's taken them up to +40 goal difference. Man City are on +37. The Fulham are definitely off it today. They just don't look that interested. They look very flat. Very flat is the word I'm looking for, I think. Saka's looking good. Oh, I don't know how he got... Oh, what a ball in from Saka. Can he find someone? Gabriel! Oh, he was coming at the back stick. He can't quite get there. He couldn't quite get there. He threw himself at it. He couldn't quite get there. Oh, how did Saka do that? That was a piece of magic. Calafiori then plays it back. Saliba plays it towards Gabriel, but Gabriel can't quite get there. Oh, he just couldn't get there. Fulham players are always on holiday at the end of the season. I know. That's why I was like, when I got to Game Week 32, I was like, this is the time to sell Wilson. I really struggle to see him doing much between now and the end of the season, and it's, yeah, turned out to be the case. Right, how are we looking here? What? At the moment, I feel like all I need is a Gabriel to score, assist to come in. And obviously, Fulham not to score would be the big one. Oh, nice. Calafiori, nice interception. He's beautiful. He's away. Plays it inside. Eze picks it up. Looks. Eze goes for goal. Just wide of the post. He's claiming a corner. I don't think it was a corner. I feel like he just kind of mishit it a little bit. Yeah, there's definitely no corner there. He's gone for the outsider. It's gone a little bit wide of the post. With Man City and Arsenal chasing goal difference, hopefully we can have a fun end of the season rather than the DEF CON festival I've had to endure up till now. I kept in all my old man's a Fulham fan, but took no notice. Fair. So it's really weird, right? Saliba just won that header off a goal kick. Like, for me, that's a DC. Oh, Eze. Lewis Skelly, great interception there. Eze, it's 4-on-3. He's got to find the right pass. He plays out to Trossard. Trossard looks inside. He's no good. No good. Gabriel, Lewis Skelly, back to Gabriel, back to Calafiori, back to Gabriel. Gabriel racking up the touches. It's no good, mate. It's 2-0. You're not going to be getting any bonus points. All right, Saka looks inside, gets the ball back, plays it across. Rice takes over. Saliba. Rice. 3 minutes of injury time here. We're into the, almost completed the first minute of the 3. Long ball up to Saliba, who gets in the way. Declan Rice is going to play to Gabriel, and he does. Gabriel picks it up. Plays it backwards to Raya. South Park have retaken a 2-goal cushion here. Weber with his first goal for the club, I believe. Finally getting a game after just getting hammered in training. Gets a goal here. Very nice. That's got to be a foul, but apparently not. The ref says play on. Yeah, man. Well, I'm very, very lax. My mods know that unless you are spamming the chat with crap, you'll probably be free to say whatever the hell you want. Yeah, I'm very lax. I can have a good laugh at my own expense. Probably helps that, to be fair. But I also have a laugh at other people as well. Saka is 1 tackle away from an injury. Exactly. This is the problem with Saka. I was sitting there when I was looking at it this week. I was like, part of me was like, I've just got to bring in Casemiro. I've been talking about him all season long. I've just got to sit there, bring him in, and hope that he does what I think he's going to do. Because all this season, Casemiro has just kept banging in points. Like every week, it just feels like he scores points. I was like, but Saka's like that one where you're like going, I have the money. It should be Calafiori almost gets in behind here, but nothing doing. Leonard comes out to intercept that one and collect the ball. Plays it to Bassi. Bassi away. We've got 90 seconds until halftime. Chaz decent. Usually if you say something about Roger Saki or nah, man, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. They know that, yeah. I take the piss out of a lot of players. Like Binderson, one of my favourites is in here. Oh, Munn scored a goal. Yes, South Park are romping away with it. 4-1 now. Saka, that's dangerous, but Gabriel gets there just. Oh, that was so lucky. That was almost a horrendous pass then. Calafiori. No, Trossard just races at the goals. Trossard going for goal. Gyökeres, he scored again. Victor Gyökeres has made it 3 goals on the stroke of half time. He's getting a huge haul. What a haul here from Gyökeres. He's made it 3-0. And it's Trossard with the assist. I can't believe Victor Gyökeres has scored 2 goals in a game. But it could only happen against Binderson. I mean, I've been saying all season that Binderson's a crap footballer and he's no good defensively, and he's showing it today. He's getting torn apart by a team that don't score goals. And where is he? Where is Binderson? He's stuck in the middle of no man's land, watching, doing nothing. I mean, finally, the DC stealer of thievery of point stealing is just getting his points decimated from his body. Decimated. Imagine conceding 2 goals to Victor Gyökeres. You can only do that if you're a shit defender. And because Victor Gyökeres is not a good forward, but he's playing Binderson, and Binderson's a really bad defender. If you got the money, go Saka. Teasing getting Gyökeres Saka. I mean, it was funny how the engaged community acts like casuals tying up every player. Yeah, I know. It's mad. It's mad. I feel like it's good if you go there before it happens. Gabriel, nice little hook around the clearance. That should surely count as a DC. All right, that's officially the end of the first half. It's 3-0 to Arsenal at half-time. That's not a scoreline I would have predicted. I'm actually shocked that they've scored this many goals. I mean, Man City are going to have to start scoring some goals to match this. Probably good for them. Been a week behind. Yeah, it's a bit like that. Big Gyökeres on for a huge haul. Binderson getting slapped 100%. It's a weird one because I'm like going, I still have that third Arsenal spot. Like, do I take a punt now for that Burnley fixture and just buy one of these guys? Like, buy a Saka, buy a Gyökeres. I mean, they've got West Ham up next. I think West Ham will be a much sterner test for what it's worth. But yeah, I think it's clear that Fulham have to be off it. They don't look at the races today, Fulham. They really don't look like they're at the races. Exactly, it is one game. Ching hasn't scored today, disappointing. Neither has Jones. Jones hasn't started for a while. Guerrero's got his customary goal, as usual. And now Ching's been booked. Useless. Yeah, Yoker, what is he on now? He's got 2 goals and an assist. That's on track. He's going to get 3 bonus of that. So that's 8, 11, 14, 16. He's on track for a 16-pointer, Victor Yokeres, which is insane. I bought Yokeres in for a hit. Well, I think the hit's paid off there, baby. the hit's paid off. Game week 36, I think you mean, Bales. Saw an Aston Villa fan saying he would like Villa to get Joachim Anderson for next season. Lord knows what, mate. He's probably been watching the cartel all season thinking he's brilliant, Colm. Because, yeah, for what it's worth, like, I know Dirty Dom, I paid out on Dirty Dom this season. He's actually a good footballer. I'm very confident in my analogy here. Binderson is not a good footballer. He's not a very good player. That's my gut read on the old Binderson. Oh my God, I've conceded twice to this team of zombies. I've barely conceded a goal all season, and I've conceded twice in this game. What the hell is going on there? Brittle City played out a thriller before as well. It's a game. It's a day for goals across the board. Footy, man, Premier League and FPL. Goals flying in for everyone, except for West Ham, sadly, and Fulham at the moment. Yeah, you could be right. There could be some early subs coming in for sure. 3-0 up. Hopefully post 60 minutes will be nice. I mean, Raya's not going to get subbed, which is a good news. I would have bought in Eze, so no regrets. Fair. Chingy's finally scored. Chingy's made it 5-2 for South Park. I mean, there's a weird game. Some weird results going in here. Bizarre. I've got to check that result out at the end of this game. Someone remind me in about 5 minutes. Check out the result that I'm talking about. I'll know what it means. That's a crazy mega haul there. Now, gutted they don't have Yokeres in for the likes of a DCL. Best performance of the season. I agree. They were amazing in the first half. They were very good. Very good. You would not expect that from a team that is under a lot of pressure that played very well. I don't know if it's a fact that Fulham have just been a walkover today, but you've got to give Arsenal credit. They're doing the business. They're 3-0. They're 3 goals up. There's not a hell of a lot more else they could do, to be fair. You never know. It could be Gabriel halftime substitution. Bloody well hope not, Andrew. Don't put that into Arteta's head. This idiot doesn't. I mean, it's too early to do that. You can't. 3-0 is a nice scoreline, let's be fair, but it's not exactly, game over. As their best do something. Burnley looked even worse about Park. They aren't getting anything exactly. Did wild card on my second team this week and brought in Saka and Yokeres. And oh, wow. Wow, Peter, that's huge. Unbelievable. Love it. I see West Ham beating Arsenal. It's at West Ham, isn't it? It is. Yeah, it's at West Ham next week. West Ham don't have a good record at home. It's actually West Ham are much better when they visit the Emirates rather than when they're at home against Arsenal. Their record at home against Arsenal is atrocious, but away at the Emirates, it's actually not too bad in the Premier League. Yeah, it's just gaping holes. I mean, I feel like they're making Saka look really good. He's a good player, let's be fair, but I mean, the dude's been injured and looking off the pace for quite a while, and they're making him look amazing. Webb has scored a brace. Right, South Park have now scored 6, and it's now 6-2 in my Footium game. I'm going to be staying top of the table with that. We're boosting the goal difference as well, which I don't know if it's irrelevant. I'm so far clear on goal difference. It's not funny. We've got the grudge match tomorrow. The team that wrecked my South Park unbeaten streak actually visit us tomorrow. They're currently in second place. Beat them tomorrow, and the gap is just definitely going to open up with a little bit of luck. West Ham never beating Arsenal. Yeah, they beat Arsenal. Yeah, I know. The thing is Arsenal normally go to West Ham and win quite comfortably. It's when West Ham go to Arsenal that they are half a chance. I mean, that first goal, what Saka did then, he literally left Raul Jimenez on his ass. He literally put him on his ass. Why is Raul Jimenez defending there? Literally put him on his ass. Literally put him on his ass. That's so funny. Then he knew it as well. Like, why would you get a forward? Why is the forward defending there? Where's the left mid? Bizarre. Really bizarre. I'm not sure how that's happened, but it's happened. Fulham have been crap for weeks, I agree. Come on, Gyökeres are true. Yeah, Gyökeres has been good. Gyökeres will be off at half-time. Arsenal are tight with bonuses. Oh, that's funny. Could South Park get a 7th here at the end of the game? Webber's looking for it. He's feeling it. Can he get a hat-trick? Webber's had some game. I have to check the stats after this. We're going to see who's got all the assists in this game. Just shocked Jones hasn't got anything. Maybe Jones has got the assists. Jones has got 1 assist. 1 assist for Guerra. 2 assists for the old Chingy Ching Ching. 1 assist for Wu, who remains the top assister this season. Interesting. Can Webber get a hat-trick? I don't know. Maybe. We'll have to wait and see. Saka, man. I can't believe that dude. Oh, Casemiro needs to get like a huge haul tomorrow. And he's like 2 goals against Liverpool. DC and 3 bonus. Well, Saka's going to be on for a clean sheet. Clean sheet, a goal. 5 points. 5 points, assists 8, 9, 11. He's going to be on track for a 13-pointer, Saka. 13 points for Saka. Pretty good game week. All right, South Park have won 6-2. Get in. We maintain our lead at the top of the table. A bit sloppy defensively today. Disappointing. I can't believe I conceded twice today. Let's make that bigger. I've conceded 6 goals for the season, and 2 of them were today. That's so stupid. Oh, we'll take that. Pretty happy with that in general. Time to take Gang out of bloody training, probably. Oh, he's still got 2 minutes left, the fraud. Useless. Absolutely useless. Gyökeres will be off half-time, Arsenal. Yeah. I can't believe Trossard's been so close to getting a haul here as well. Really close. Let's have a look at what the scores are currently looking like here. Half-time. Gyökeres well clear on 3 bonus. Saka on 2. Trossard on 1. Rice 9 DC. Gabriel, White, Saka all on 4 each. Lukic 8. Binderson 5. Bassi 5. Robinson 4. Smith-Rowe 4. Raul Jimenez 4. That's the DC count at half-time. Oh, where's the other thing I was after here? Here we go. All right. What will this scoreline be in the second half? That's the key question. It's so annoying. Unless Gabriel needs the DC to get an 8-pointer here and the clean sheet. Otherwise, he needs to get an attacking return to be anywhere near the bonus, because with Gyökeres getting so many points, 2 goals, he's got no chance of getting 3. Unless, like, he would need to score a goal. He still wouldn't get it. That wouldn't be enough. He'd need to get 1 bonus point if he scored a goal now. He'd need to score 2 goals in the second half, which is not going to happen. That is not going to happen. All right, there we go. Second half, we are almost ready. Should be back in a couple of minutes, I think, based off what I can work out here. Yokero's captain next week. Could be the Hail Mary play. Legit. Could be. Could be. It's so weird. You always get these weeks where like there's huge amounts of goals, right? Like West Ham are not going to be anywhere near as bad as what Fulham have been today. I don't think. That's famous last words, definitely. It could be definitely famous last words. But like you've also got to remember that Arsenal play in the Champions League midweek as well. So like it's not a guarantee that these players actually make it to next weekend. So whatever you do, don't buy them tonight because they could get injured. Saka's always one tackle away from an injury. Always one tackle away from an injury. I still can't believe it's 3-0. I'm actually in shock that it's 3-0. It's mad that it's 3-0. Insane. Really insane. But very good news if you're an Arsenal fan. Should hopefully bring a little bit of confidence that, you know, it's going okay. All right, who do I want to train now? I don't know. Oh, that's easy. I have to train the bloke that's suspended. That makes it very easy. Good work, Guerrero. I was like, who the hell am I going to train? That makes it easy when you suspend yourself, you idiot. He got too many yellow cards. Got booked in that game. Let's have a look at the thing there. Leagues. Stats. Mate, Smith is just creeping up the charts, isn't he? So is Chingy. Old Ching. Chingy's overtaken Bayer this season. He's got six. He's got 8. No, sorry, no, he's not. He's got 5 goals from 6 appearances. Bayer's got 7 from 7. My forwards, ever since I got rid of Frosty, I've started scoring goals. But Chingy's remembered how to score a goal, which is very exciting news because he was pretty poor before. Last season, he was horrendous. They were all horrendous last year. That's why I bought Bayer back because I couldn't score a goal. All right, what are we looking at here? Where is my team? What are we looking at the moment? Look at that. Last 5 games of 1 draw, 1-2, drawn 2 on list 1. Okay, that's interesting. They did. They beat Aston Villa, didn't they? They beat Aston Villa. They lost. They drew at Brentford. That was a bizarre game. That Brentford-Fulham game was a weird game. That no team looked like even scoring a goal that day. And then the other one, Wilson obviously returned against Burnley 4 game weeks ago. 5 game weeks ago. 31, yeah, that's right. And they won 3-1, and they drew with Nottingham Forest in 30. So in the last 6, they've gone 2 draws, 2 wins, 2 losses. Literally the definition of mid-table form. Trig's quiet. Of course he's quiet. He's got no players playing, and everyone, D-Unit's players are all cooking. See, it's really weird, right? I don't get Trig. That's the one thing I don't get about Trig. He's got very good analogy and like he's thinking about the game's really good. I think he should just bin Solio in the bin, but that's just my personal opinion. But he doesn't like when other people get points, and I'm like going, the whole game is designed to have fun. I was like, I don't mind when other people get points. If you've got a player like Saka and you bought Saka in, I think it's great. Fantastic. You got the points. And you went there. I think that's really good. Whereas people are like, people bought in Saka, I can't stand it. No, but done this to my rank. The only time I think I would care is if I was world number 1. Saka's off at half time. Well, there we go. We were just talking about Saka, but he's been hooked at half time. I mean, I suppose that makes a little bit of sense, to be fair. So, yeah, Saka's off at half time. He's not even going to get the extra appearance point. Well, there you go. Not going to get a clean sheet or appearance point. You'll probably still get the 2 bonus, though, unless Arsenal score more goals here. $3-0. Okay, I'm actually a little bit shocked they made a halftime change. I mean, Saka should definitely still get the 2 bonus. Unless one of the defenders gets an attacking return here, I think Saka's going to be fine for bonus. Mark brought Sucker in, move. Yeah, mate, yeah, exactly. So one of them ones where I'm like going, yeah. Anyways, it is what it is. All right, second half is officially underway. Let's get the timer back on the screen. There we go. Second half underway. What have Fulham got? They're just going to roll over and just cop it, or they're going to put up a bit of fight in the second half? It's weird watching an Arsenal game where there's multiple goals. I'm so used to watching like a 1-0 win and then just watching them defend really well. Today, they've actually looked like they're going to score some goals. It's a bit of a bizarre one. Victor Yokra is looking for the hat-trick now, obviously. Be interesting to see if he can get it. Yeah, sucker off. I know, mad. I mean, what is he going to get? He's not going to get the appearance point or the clean sheet point, so he's going to get a 10-pointer. That's still pretty good, let's be fair. That's still a pretty good score. I'd buy a player if I knew they were going to get 10 points. Mukiele's down to 1 bonus point now. That's disappointing. Saliba's just lost the ball there. It's not an overly good start there. Fulham, Harry Bloody Wilson picks up the ball. Looks on the outside. Plays it back to Wilson. Plays it inside. Lukic takes over. Plays it to Bassi. Yeah, Saka is out, J-Lo. Unfortunately, for anyone that did buy him. You're going to be stuck on 10 points, I think. There has to be a reason for why Fulham was so bad that half, though. Want to see Eze brace in the second half? I mean, the way that Fulham are playing, I wouldn't rule it out. That had to be a foul on Madueke. Apparently it's not. Raul Jimenez looking for the shot. Oh, my God. It wasn't far away. It was almost a worldie. I mean, if you go to blank the Arsenal clean sheet, do it in style, and that would have been in style for sure. But alas, it's slightly over the bar. Did not miss by much. Far out. I mean, he hit it. I think it was potentially slightly too high, but I'm not 100% sure on that, so I don't want to sit there and say that. How many saves is Leno on? I forgot to check that. How many saves? He's already made the saves. Brilliant. I just needed Gabriel. I needed clean sheet and Gabriel to get a goal or an assist here, and I'm making some money too. I mean, realistically, Gabriel's not going to get a goal or assist, is he? That's going to be the bit of this bet that doesn't come in, I think. This is my guess. Is he Harry Bloody Wilson because of Kevin? Yes, he is. Yes, Lennon finally. Someone's finally put it together. Yes, Kevin Bloody Wilson, Harry Bloody Wilson. Yep, that's how he became Harry Bloody Wilson. Kevin Bloody Wilson was actually in Kalgoorlie for Anzac Day not very long ago. Oh, Saliba, hacked slice clearance there. Gives away a corner. I mean, it could have gone in the goal. That could have been an own goal, 100% there. Anyone counting the Doug cons? Nah. I think it's impossible to count him. You really can't count him because most of the time it's just you can't count him. All right, corner here for Fulham. Can they find Gabriel's head for a DC? Oh my God, they almost scored. How have they not scored there? That was very close to going in. Castagno, I think, with a header. It was. He flicked it on. And thankfully for Arsenal, no good. Calafiori deflected it wide, I think. Otherwise, David Raya might have had to make a save. Another corner here. Fulham have actually had more corners than Arsenal, which is hard to believe. Raul Jimenez heads it. It's gone out for a goal kick. Don't know what Raul was trying to do there, but whatever. Raya's played it to Gabriel. Plays it to Calafiori. Gabriel's starting to get a nice few passes around here. Again, it's not going to help his bonus because of the fact that everyone else is miles clear. Yeah, Bateman, I'd love it too, mate. I would love it too. Oh, what a ball in. Nah, nothing doing. Leno got through there to mop up the danger. My obscure Aussie knowledge finally paying dividends. Love it. That's brilliant. Eze instead of Odegaard, suddenly goals are happening. Needs a Rice goal or involvement. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, Declan Rice is... It's weird. It's like Arsenal's set-piece delivery has fallen off a bit of a cliff. Because he was so good. I mean, he's going to get the DC in this game 100%. He's just picked up enough on there, and now he's played the ball through to Madueke. Madueke tries to run out the outside against Lukic, who's obviously on the yellow card. Can't commit here. Madueke goes inside, unfortunately plays it to no one, then plays it to Eze. Eze takes a touch. Bassi gets in the way and wins the ball. Unless Palmer has a mare, yep. Did Kevin Wilson sing, hey, Santa Claus? I don't know. He might have, to be fair. Not 100% sure. I can't confirm or deny. Sleeper plays it back to Rice, who's definitely going to pass it on to Gabriel, and he does. It's so weird. I've watched so many Arsenal games this year. I kind of know who's going to pass the ball and where they're going to pass it before they actually pass it. It's like just so obvious what they're going to do. All right, Gabriel looks out wide, finds, it's a great ball to Madueke. What a sweeping pass that was. That's brilliant. Madueke now saunters, plays a ball in, cleared away by Binderson. Madueke, a piece of poor play there. Fulham have just gone past him. Gabriel's going to get in the way, though, and win the ball. Lewis Skelly's lost the ball, though. The referee's not been overly keen to play any fouls today, and there's been a lot of comings together that have looked like fouls to me, but apparently not. Binderson handing the league over to Arsenal. You better believe it, Rahi. Mundane FPL content creation is simple. Just recommend the fellow who's got a haul the previous game week. Legit, man. Legit. I don't think West Ham are going to be anywhere near as easy as this time. I don't see them conceding multiple goals to Victor Gyökeres. Like that Saka had a very good first half, but you watch the goal back and you're like, what were they doing? Like defensively, like what were they doing? They just kind of like the waves just parted, if that makes sense. There's a nice little bit of play there. Just completely does a 360 around the world pretty much on Raul Jimenez. Ball played in here. Ben White looking for the ball, but Binderson gets in the way yet again. Another nice little DC there from Rice, but apparently this time it's a foul by Madueke. I have a deep feeling West Ham will go down instead of Spurs and Bowen gets a top club move. Yeah, I feel like it's weird. It's hard to believe that Bowen would stay there. It's hard to believe Bowen would stay there if they got relegated. But, like, he's been there for, like, what feels like forever. How long has Bowen been there? He's been there, he must be, like, at least six years Bowen's been there. At least. It might even be more. It might be closer to 8. I'm not sure. He's been there a long time. Been there a long time. Fulham wanting the league title down south. Maybe they just want to wind Spurs up when they get relegated. And Arsenal win the title. I mean, but imagine that as a Spurs fan. It's like that'd be the ultimate double whammy. Arsenal finally get back to winning the title, and then you get relegated. That would be horrendous. Love Binderson to get a move to Liverpool so he can play with Dirty Two. Oh man, can you imagine? Oh, the cartel be frothing the DC county. They would be frothing it. Absolutely frothing it. Moyes signed Bowen. Yeah, he did. Yeah, that's right. But it was, 6 years, I was right. How good was that? I was pretty good. So he's got to have been there for at least 6 years. Bang on. That's a long time. He should have moved on a long time ago. He's too good for West Ham. It's Danny Dyer, that's what it is. Danny Dyer's keeping him at West Ham. I feel like if they go down, surely Danny Dyer goes, yeah, fair enough. You can come back when we get promoted. Declan Rice gives away the foul there in midfield. commentators are currently wondering why Arsenal look better today. I think it's pretty obvious. They're playing with a bit of confidence here. I mean, Fulham, with Saka, obviously, when you get a goal that early, it always helps. Like, football is very much a confidence game. When you score early, it makes the game a hell of a lot easier. You can play with a lot of flair. You can play with more calmness. You know that the result is pretty much on. Then when you get a second goal, like, fairly quickly as well, it's like, you just kind of know you're on. I wouldn't say I get nervous. I always get concerned when I'm managing a game of football, like with the team, with the kids. I'm like going, I get a goal in the first 10 minutes. I'm like, yeah, we're winning this game. You just kind of know you're going to win. But then when, like, sometimes the game goes on and then you haven't scored, and then, like, you're like, is it our day? Are we actually going to score? Victor Gyökeres to make a hat trick. Oh, good save there from Leno. I thought he was about to get his hat trick, Victor Gyökeres, but he can't quite get his hat trick. Well denied there by Bernd Leno. I thought he'd scored. I thought the ball had gone past him, but he hadn't. He's done well to block that. Gyökeres is having a day out here against Fulham. Maybe that's the key. He needs to play Leeds defence, or he needs to play Binderson, and he'll get a haul. Yeah, exactly. Mateus Fernandes, for what it's worth, I think is actually a pretty good buy as well. I think he's actually a really good midfielder, but you're probably going to have to pay 40 million for him because that's pretty much what West Ham played. I actually think he's actually a very good centre midfielder. Arsenal just dominating possession here. Fulham are firmly entrenched in their back box. In their back half now. Literally sitting on top of their penalty box. For what it's worth, Lewis Skelly in midfield has actually played pretty well today. Not going to lie, I did not have Lewis Skelly playing in midfield as something on my bingo card this weekend. But it's been a pretty inspired selection because he's done pretty well out there so far. Oof. Bit of a sloppy pass there from Rice back to Ben White, but he picks it up and retains possession rather than just pumps it upfield and says thank you very much for coming. Matt Wakey around the outside. Can he get round? He's definitely got round. Can he get up? I mean, it's a foul. Here we go. Gabriel, come forward again. Let's go. Some of it was a decent signing too. Yeah, he could be. Looks like Rice should hit. 100% he's hitting DC. Kilman. I don't think Kilman's a good player. They haven't got a good goalkeeper. None of their goalkeepers are any good. I wouldn't pay any money for any of their strikers. Gabriel's given direction here. Come on, Declan Rice. Can you find bloody Gabriel's head, mate? It can't be that hard. Souček to Man United. Yeah, the old... I feel like that'd be like throwing the game back to like when Fellaini was there, but like Souček just doesn't have the hair. It's essentially the same kind of player. Juve would get a dream move. Yes, Juve would be picked up for sure. He's definitely shown enough. Gyökeres is telling Calafiori, you guys need to stay on side. All right, Declan Rice. Here we go. Can I find Gabriel this time? Oh, it's a horrible ball into the box there. Gyökeres, Calafiori. So Gyökeres goes for goal, but no, Trossard goes for goal. It's not a very good effort, and it goes to no one. Raul Jimenez now is 1-on-4. Wilson comes in to help him out. Plays it inside. Lukic takes over. Tobito. Yeah, it was weird. Man United wanted Tobito a long time ago, but I just feel like he's not actually that good. He's coming in the West Ham team now. It's Disasi and Mavropanos. And there's nothing wrong with Tobito. He's currently fit, so he's just not been very good, which has been half the issue. Yeah, Fernandes, I think, is a good player for sure. Oh, 100%. Man United need to make multiple signings. You know what the worst thing is? I'm excited that we're going to be back in Champions League football, but then the other part of me is like, I'm not excited because I'm going to watch so many more games. I'm going to have way less sleep, And I'm probably going to watch us play like crap in Europe because that squad is nowhere near ready for Europe. Like, it's not even ready for the Conference League, let alone the Champions League. Like, you're right. They need at least 6 new signings. They need at least 2 midfielders and 2 competent midfielders. They need another forward. They need a left back. They need a right back. And they probably need another centre back. Because you've got Slabhead, who's like 30, 34, 35 now. We've got De-Ligt, who can't get fit. We've got Martinez, who can't stay fit or not suspended. And then we've got 2 kids. I mean, like, and central midfield after this season, Casemiro's leaving on a free, and we've got Ugarte and Kobe Mainu. I mean, they need, realistically, they need 3 midfielders. They need 3 central midfielders. We'll be lucky if we get 1. Ineos are like, oh, you guys finished top 3. Of course you can win without getting any players. That's the way the club works. They've done that for like the last 15 years. It's sad to say it, but it's just how they think it. They're deluded. They're not, what is the word I'm looking for? They're not grounded in reality. Gabriel, nice little defensive contribution there. Hacks the ball away. That one definitely counted. I'm pretty confident it was in the box. Evening, Gary. Yeah, they definitely don't have the squad for the unified. They'll be like Spurs. It'll be like Spurs all over again. Like this season. Man United will be like Spurs, but will be worse because we've got a smaller squad than Spurs. And outside of like, you know, the first 11 at the moment, the squad is crap. Like every sub, for what it's worth, Ahmad's okay, but this season he's had a mare. I think he's got confused with playing wing back, playing forward in those positions. Then you look at the rest of the team. Every other sub that he makes is just bad. Mason Mount is just an injury-prone player, offers nothing offensively pretty much these days because he can't run because he's just going to get injured if he runs. Then you got Joshua Xerxes, who literally should have been sold last summer or allowed to go on loan because he is so bad, I don't actually know why we still have him. Because no one wants to play him because he's crap. Then we've got Ugarte. Every time Ugarte plays, we can see goals. So he's pointless as well. There's no point playing him. And then we've got Luke Shaw, who, let's be fair, it's not a World Cup next year, so he'll be 100% back in the injury treatment table. Then we've got De-Ligt, who can't stay fit. I mean, then we've got Dallo Ball. There's a lot of problems. Man United are nowhere near winning anything. If they don't go out and buy 6 players in the summer, we are cooked. Harry Bloody Wilson's being subbed here. So is Harrison Reed and Chuck Wesey. Fulham are making a triple change here. Kearney, Bob, and King are all on for Fulham in the 63rd minute. Exactly. They have no depth. No depth at all. You can't, mate. He's definitely not going to prosper. If he doesn't get sold or moved out on loan, I have no idea what's going on in life. All right, Zubimendi is coming on for Lewis Skelly, I think, and Gyökeres is going off and Gabriel Jesus is coming on. Well, that's a bit unfortunate because Gyökeres was on track for a hat-trick here. Arteta, no sense of fear to this man. No sense of fear whatsoever. Declan Rice is off, sorry, not Lewis Skelly. That makes the clean sheet a little bit more concerning. Zubimendi sits pretty deep, so it's not too bad. But Declan Rice has been hooked. But Rice has got the DC for anyone that does own him. Can get, mate, Weghurst. Those are the days. Those were the days. Sad days, but they were days. Yep, they were the days. Wow, Rice is like the only one that's anywhere near it. Like Gabriel, Saliba, Trossard, they're all still stuck on 5. The way Fulham are playing, I don't think they're getting 10, to be honest. I think captain might just get the 6-pointer at this rate. I think that's the more logical scenario. Is she saying, oh, it's turned away? Yes, love that. Love that. Tractor. It'll be good. Why are they called the tractors? Maybe you can tell me that. Why are they called the tractors? Is there a reason for that? Do they just have a lot of tractors like sowing the seeds or whatever it is? Luke, you just got to be careful here. I mean, that was close to a yellow card offence, that one. He's already on a booking. He just grabs him back. That's a yellow card normally. He's a very lucky boy. Very lucky boy. Gabriel Jesus is offside there. That's not going to count. No good. All right, Fulham on the counter here. 16 shot attempts to 6 with 8 on target for Arsenal. Fulham have yet to have a shot on target. That's a pretty damning stat, to be fair. Oh, my God, what are they doing? Oh, Leno had to bail out old mate there. Probably Binderson with a horrendous back pass. Here we go, Madwake. He plays it in. Gabriel Jesus, can he make it 4? No, he can't. He's offside anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. Everyone now lives in Ipswich as a farmer. Okay, that makes sense. Is a rural sort of... okay, lots of farms and tractors, fair. Right stinker this week so far. For Gabriel Jesus, yeah, just slightly offside there. And 6 fingers. The Eze hype didn't last long. We're a farming region. We're a bit like Summerhurst. Weirdly, their accents sound a bit like Suffolk. Okay, fair. Fair. Hello, Harry. Sleeper getting in the way there. Need some Arsenal corners here. Arsenal corners or set pieces. Send the Gabriel forward. I need a goal. Oh, he had the chance in the first half as well. Just couldn't quite get there. Wage bill must be high if we are trying to offload Rashford to Barcelona. Mate, but Barcelona are just... They're the definition of like the cheap banker that just tries to get you on like a dirty rate that you don't want to sign up to, but you kind of have to if you want to sell someone to them. You never get a good deal. They always get the good deal. They just fleece you. Yo, Erica. How are you, buddy? Eric Can, sorry. Norwich are the 6-figured neighbours. Even a BBC article on Norwich cracked a joke about it once. I love that. Very nice. I lived in Norwich for a while. Strange bunch. Fair. As Norfolk, not Suffolk. I learned a long time. Gabriel Jesus is offside again, man. He's come on. He's ran offside like 4 times in the last 10 minutes he's been on. I don't think he's been on for 10 minutes. He's already been offside like 4 times. Arteta's screaming at someone. He needs to hop back in his tackling area, mate. You can't run down the touchline like that. Get back. And fourth official has pretty much told him the exact same thing. You can't go down the touchline, mate. That's not your technical area. Stay in your box. You're 3 goals up. You can probably relax a little bit. Norwich Radio Fair. Tedder's not happy. Very antsy looking man today. I don't know why. You're 3-0 up, mate. Just have a bit of calm. Bit of calm. I'm actually a little bit surprised he hasn't taken off his central defender. Like, why has he not taken off Gabriel yet? Don't know. Evening, Harry. How are you, buddy? Fulham, 25 million for Rashford. It's cheap. Horrible, dirty cheats. Youngest butcher. Fulham, almost making some sort of an attacking interest. Now they've paid a free kick. Just outside the box. The ref's finally blown his whistle. I mean, he's let so many of these go all game, and now he's paid a free kick against Madwakey. I mean, in fairness, that was definitely a free kick. He literally copped him around the halfway point of his leg. Arsenal socks are weird, aren't they? So look at Ray's socks. Why is there a triangle on the back of them? It's not an Adidas triangle either. It just looks a bit weird. Tractor Boys slogan came from another team chanting, "No noise from the Tractor Boys. We're very self." Yeah. I like it. Straight into the wall. I think that was blocked originally by Gabriel. Off the chest, I believe. So that should count as a DC. Because that was definitely a block. You would think. Mate, I don't even know. I didn't want to speculate anymore. Yeah, that was definitely into Gabriel's chest. So that is definitely going to count as one more. He needs 4 more in the next 19 minutes. Can he do it? I don't know. There's a corner here for Fulham. Maybe he can do it. Oh, good news, Kunji. Well, we all know what's going to happen. Man United are going to wipe the floor of Liverpool tomorrow. It's going to be Slot's official, exclamation mark on the, what do you call it? When a manager is going to get sacked, we're going to be exclamation mark. A bit like what Klopp was to old mate. I think Gabriel won on that one as well, didn't he? Oh, Raya, nice save. Raya with the save. That was a nice little move there from Castagna. I feel like Gabriel might have got a couple of DC in there. It's hard to tell. He goes up. Bassi gets in there. I feel like he definitely gets part of the ball. I don't know, man. I don't know what a DC is. I really don't. Trying to work it out is just pointless. Just wait and see if it counted or not. So I think Arsenal beats Atletico. I mean, the second leg is at home. They already beat them in the group stage. Can they do it? I'm not saying they won't, but you would think they could. Zubamendi giving away a free kick. I mean, Arsenal's starting to give away some stupid free kicks here, inviting unwanted pressure into the box. All right, there's going to be a substitution here. Muniz is coming on, and Raul Jimenez is going off. If Millwall get promoted, they could move into Spurs' ground. That would be quite funny, to be fair. Can you imagine Spurs being in the championship with that stadium? Like, what a championship stadium. I'd love to see it. For what it's worth, I would love to see it. I don't think it's going to. I don't know. I feel like it should happen, but I'm not sure it will. But it'd be funny if it did. Captain Thiago did an 8. -8. I'm assuming that's an 8. Cunha and Ekatike, Saka and Watkins really hoping for a Haaland blank tomorrow. Mate, that's pretty good. I mean, Saka's probably played that hit off already. You just need Watkins to do something, then, yeah. Harry on my bench, fair. I was the Ipswich Man United game where you beat us 9-0. Our main chant that day was, "Can we play you every week?" Yes. I know it was bizarre. It was just very clinical finishing that day. Very clinical finishing. I remember watching it. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer came off the bench and everything he touched ended up going into the net. It was bizarre. I got O'Reilly to Van Dijk as well. Leno comes out and claims the ball. Gabriel, come on. 2 more, baby. 2 more. 16 minutes. They should get 2 more in 16 minutes, surely. Should go. Yeah, legit, Mark. I agree. He should be. Where is he? It's happening. Come on, 8-pointer for the D-Unit. Come on, we can take that. Take that. I'm pretty happy with that, to be fair. That's unfortunate. Saliba gave away the free kick there. Too lazy tonight. Just need to kick the ball to Gabriel a couple more times for them. It's not that difficult. 15 minutes. You can see number 6 there. Just allow him to get a couple more. All right, here we go. Fulham ball. That's not going to get to him. Ray's going to pick that one up. Down to 7. They rob you. They rob you all the time. They don't actually know what counts as a DC, man. It's literally, they just make it up. I swear they make it up. Literally make it up. Well, I thought that last week, Andrew. I mean, I thought 100% last week when he cleared that late danger. I was like, that has to count. Oh, side netting. That was a bit too close to my liking. Smith Rowe hitting the side netting there, and he's gone straight down. I think he's done a muscle here, unfortunately, for Smith Rowe. Max Dowman's about to come on for Arsenal as well. I agree. What Marcus just said is bang on the money. It is the worst thing. I mean, I can't believe I'm sitting there checking how many he's on. Because I've got no idea. While I'm watching the game, I've got no idea what he's on. No idea. They roll the dice to the DC, literally. Yeah, it is. I have a pin. It is for sure. Counting the D, exactly. It's so stupid. Well, Andrew took a -12, so mine has to be winning. For what it's worth, he has got... Well, you can't claim that Nightmares is a proper bench boost because he's got Kelleher, Bruno, Haaland and Watkins on the bench. I mean, come on, Nightmare. You're not benching those players, mate. You're not playing Dewsbury Hall over Bruno, Haaland and Watkins. You're not playing Rodon and Hill over Bruno, Haaland and Watkins. His bench boost is realistically Hill, Rodon and Dewsbury Hall. Rodon's got a 1-pointer. You're probably playing Kelleher over Dubravka as well. In reality, if he put the people he should have put on the bench boost, he'd be getting stomped by me. Eze's off here as well. Arsenal bringing on Dowman for Eze later on here. Wrong type of DC for Gabriel last game week. I know. Yep, exactly. Strong bench for Nightmare. Must be loaded. And after he told you... I know. He told me to switch mine around, so I did. So, because originally I was playing O'Reilly, Haaland and Mateus Nunes on the bench. And I was like, you know what? Nightmare's like, that's cheating. I was like, yeah, fair play. I will do the honest thing. And I put who I really would have put on the bench anyway. So Dango, who obviously got the assist, 6 points. Darlow, who got 2. Mukiele, who's on track for either 11 or 12 points. It's just a matter of how the bonus points plays out tonight. And then Alderete with 4. So, I mean, a pretty good bench boost, to be fair, in a single game week. Can't complain. Double Sunderland defence has actually come in all right. They've averaged, I think, 7 points between them, which is pretty good. Which is why I bought him. I was like, I just want 2 clean sheets, and I've got 2 clean sheets essentially. Even though I didn't get any clean sheets, it's worked out that I've got about the same amount of points. All right, here we go. Dowman running at Fulham, playing out to Madwakey. Madwakey to Dowman. Dowman. He's done too much. He's lost the ball there. That's not clever. Zubermendy's got in the way though, so that's all right. So Madwakey takes over. He now looks to take on Robinson at left back again. He goes straight past him. Ball into the box, cleared away by Fulham. That will be another Arsenal corner. This is the moment. Is this the moment Gabriel comes forward and gets the goal? I don't know. Hopefully it is. It is. I know. He called it. I mean, I can't believe that he was whinging at me for putting those players on the bench. He goes, you can't be doing that. No one's going to take it seriously. And then he's literally done the exact same thing. And I've done the honest thing and played the players I would have benched anyway. Madness. Kevin Casual move. To be fair, I weighed up a hit for bench boost and I was like, it doesn't make any sense to me to take a hit. All right, here we go. Gabriel, can they find him? Oh, Calafiori's hit the crossbar. You can't believe it. Oh, Lewis Scully's done brilliantly. Oh, it's got to be a foul, surely. And it is a foul. I think I've seen Gabriel fall one more time. Kusi RA probably gave away a needless foul. I can't believe Calafiori's hit the crossbar. He's had a goal ruled out for offside, and now he's hit the crossbar. Did he head it onto Gabriel? No, he headed it onto Bernd Leto's head, and it's hit the crossbar of Bernd Leto's head. Unbelievable. So close to 4-0. Right, Trossard. Oh, that's a bad ball. That was a poor ball from Trossard. What was he thinking there? That was just stupid. Roofs, Mukiele, Dango. Nice. Very nice, Eddie. Yeah, I was pretty happy with my bench boost. I think I've got 23 or 24 points. I don't think so. Yeah, I think like the minus 12 probably confirmed I'm probably going to get it. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, as I said, he had a huge chance. I was like, it fell in the box in the first half, but Fulham blocked the shot. But like it was point blank. It was inside the 6-yard box. So like if it had gone in, it would have been a goal. Last few game weeks. I still feel like Mateus Nunes is like one of the best differentials in the game. Like defensively, I just think he's got such a high ceiling. I think I like him as a huge punt for the rest of the season. Casemiro, stupidly low owned, under 5%. He's on his farewell tour. I think he's going to keep banging points in as well. All right, Mascara's about to come on here. Ben White's coming off. I was like, are they going to rob Gabriel of the DC by taking him off early? I don't know. Not getting the points now is good because he won't be home from Burnley. Trying to think about who's actually got something to play for. Like Jared Bowen's definitely... Who's still got... So Brighton lost today. Brentford won. So Brentford are back into 6th. They've got a lot to play for, Brentford. So did Forest. Forest do have... I mean, the worst thing is that as much as it's the most boring nonsense ever, Elliot Anderson's actually probably a pretty good pick till the end of the season, which is just stupid. That's why I don't like the DC. I mean, that should not be the case, but it is, sadly. Oh, it's a foul by Mad Wakey on Bassi, but the refs told him to get up. Bassi, good strength there in the end to see him off, to be fair. Yeah, I'm only going to get a 6-pointer though. I don't think he's going to get the DC. Apparently he's down to 7, and I don't see him getting 3 with the way Fulham are playing. Unless they get 3 corners in a row and find Gabriel 3 times in a row, he's not going to get it. Oh, he's got 1. There we go. He's just cleared the ball away. That's 1. He needs 2 more now. That's 100% of clearance. There was a clearance from inside his own box, so that's definitely going to count. Champions League next season after being sacked by Wolves is failure. I know that is... It's... I mean, the whole... What's going on there is just hilarious in general. All right, Dowman running at Fulham. Oh, what a move! Oh, he's gone for goal. Unfortunately, he's put it wide of the post that way. I mean, this guy's exciting. How old is he? 16, 17 years old? He's got some skill, this kid. Such low center of gravity. He's getting pulled. Ah, it's unfortunate. His shot's just slightly off target there. A fantastic run by the man. Yeah, Thiago versus City might not be a stupid keep. I agree. Sleeper's gone up. Won the ball there. Well, that was a nice 0-pointer for Hincapi. Punt on bench boost. I was so unlucky, man. I thought for all money that he'd come on as well in the second half, but he hasn't. Calafiori's actually looking like he's going to last 90 minutes, which is bizarre. Where the hell's Gabriel gone? Ah, he's there. Come on, just give him the ball, Gabriel. There you go, that'll do. Oh no, he almost did, but he didn't. Bizarre. He's going to end up on 9, is he? He's going to end up on 9 like last week. He's just not going to get it. Yeah, he's just going to not get it. If something was bought in Gabriel and that was a DC, legit. Probably the wrong side of DC, exactly. Oh, I was hoping for a little bit more than 6 points. I thought like 8 points was like kind of the floor. So I'm like kind of hoping that somehow I can get these extra ones at the end here. Fulham have got to punt the ball into the box. Otherwise, he's not going to get him. It is embarrassing. I agree. It is embarrassing. I'll just check at the end of the game. If he's got him at the end of the game, he's got him at the end of the game. Oh, what the hell's going on there? Everything's falling off the... Don't know why my headphones are falling off there, but they are. Also, did I bring my headphones in from outside? I can't remember. I think I did. I have to check. Oh, did I leave them in the car? I hope I didn't leave them in the car. Otherwise, I'm going to have to make a lot of noise. The missus is not going to be happy about that. 500k, I know it's been it's been pretty good. We've still got a few players to play as well. Triple Man City, Triple United, Morgan Rogers. You never know. We could get a few more points there. 30k, that's so good. You're beating Gary Bateman, that's all that matters. Yeah, actually, your team can probably beat Triggs as well because Triggs literally gone full template mode and he's just protecting. So I feel like you'd reel him in. I don't know if you've got any chips left, but if you have, you could definitely reel him in. Current points at the moment, I think we're on... We are on, hold on, it's just loading now. There's a panel of 4 people and 3 must simultaneously press the button to activate it. I love it. Nothing to do with FPL review, even better. My current points, I'm just, mate, this site is taking forever to load. Hold on, I'm just going to reboot this 1 sec. Bear with us 1 second. Punt the ball forward. Fulham just need to kick the ball into the box so Gabriel can get a clearance. It's not that difficult. 49 points currently. Yeah, 49 points. Goal kick. It's annoying. Saliba's doing all the DC work and Gabriel's doing bugger all. Yeah, he knew that wasn't a penalty. Get up. I think we can end that vote. I think it's pretty obvious that Arsenal are going to win at this point. Barring some sort of divine intervention. David Reyes trying his hardest to get a yellow card. Get on with it, you idiot. Here we go. Arsenal down the right-hand side. Second half has definitely been, the typical Arsenal kind of game. Very, very just a meh performance. Wow, you know what I said? Did Gabriel cleared the ball away before when he was on 7? He's still on 7. Oh, mate, I actually don't know what counts. It's just funny. It just needs to be binned off. Sack it off. Honestly, sack it off. It makes no sense to me. So Trossard looks like he's going to get 1 bonus point. Saka with 3. Yokkers with 3. Saka with 2. We're into 4 minutes of injury time here at the end of the second half. This is literally just playing out as a very easy win to Arsenal. Gabriel 6 points is not amazing. Would have liked a few more. I thought this game would be a lot closer. I thought that Arsenal would get a goal up and then they just defend and then we'd get the DC and yeah, whatever. But alas, it has not turned out to be quite that way. Still can't believe Gabriel's had 0.7 XG in this game. That's ridiculous. How's he got 0.7? I don't even feel like that good. All right, Gabriel. Oh, that's got to be a foul, but it's not. He's fallen over. Fulham on the counter. They surely can't score late on, can they? Oh, they almost do, but thankfully it's cleared there away by the Arsenal defence. I don't even know if that was a tackle. I don't even know if that counts. Who knows? I'm not counting it. It's 0. At least it didn't end up in a chance for Arsenal. I'm sorry, for Fulham. All right, here we go. Madueke pushing forward. Plays it out wide. Finds Trossard on the left. Can they have one final flourish here? Trossard looks inside. Lows out the outside. Puts the ball in. Over everyone's heads. Mosquera keeps it in. Plays it to Dowman. Dowman keeps hold of the ball very nicely. Plays it inside. Now it's through. Oh, he's not offside. Gabriel Jesus wasn't offside, but the flag's gone up regardless. I think the games are so spread out this weekend. Well done, our leader, 500K. Mate, I know where we started from, it's been a pretty good rise. Let's be fair. I didn't bother keeping track today as I had no one playing. Better still have bot sensors on all the kits and boots and the balls they sent. Yeah, I love it. I like that. Get that TC right, Darius, and you'll be really motoring. Yeah, I feel like, as I said, like, what was it? I mean, we weren't even inside the top million by game week 31. Like, horrendous season. But I think the aim was to finish top 500K, and I think that we're probably, hopefully, going to do that with some luck. Hopefully the triple captain bangs next week and I look pretty good with it. We'll have to wait and see. Well, we don't know an element of how many points to generate exactly. Obviously, DC needs to go. The fun of the game is to get attacking and defenders and midfielders. Yeah, exactly. Yep. I like that, Zygle. Come Fulham, we need a goal now. I'm on a 13-point red. I've had 3 players play. 7 p.m. kickoff on a Sunday. Yeah, I'm not looking forward. I'm not doing the 7 p.m. kickoff on Sunday, by the way. I'm only doing the Man United-Liverpool game. I'm going to bed. I don't even know who plays after Man United tomorrow, but I'm not doing that game. I am at work the next day. So, yeah, Aston Villa Spurs, no interest in doing that game. All right, Arsenal have won 3-0. Gabriel clean sheets come in. The D-Unit has got yet another return from Gabriel. I've had pretty good luck picking defenders this season in terms of them keeping clean sheets, so that's nice. And yeah, he's not going to get the DC. That's just whatever it is. I don't really care, to be honest. I was hoping for an attacking return. He didn't quite get one, but we did get the win. We got a 6-pointer from him. We're on a big fat green arrow by 26 points currently, with still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players to play. Yeah, I think this should be a pretty good week with a little bit of luck. All right, folks, on that note, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed that. Hopefully you enjoyed the one before as well, where there was lots of action in the 3 p.m. games. And if you bought in Sucker and Yokeros this week, fantastic. I'm so happy for you. I'm glad that someone milked those points. That's what the game is all about at the end of the day. And if you went there, fantastic work and good work to you. On that note, I'll see you back tomorrow. I won't be doing the Bournemouth Crystal Palace game tomorrow. I'm only doing the one game, and that will be Manchester United versus Liverpool. My triple Man United attack. Will this be the week where they finally all do something with Casemiro in for Cunha? One can only hope. Well, that